Hi, everyone, and good evening. I am so excited to be here, and I hope that all of you are just as thrilled as I am about the cornerstone of the NFTE program, the business plan competition. I was a NFTE student, and so I've been up here before. And the NFTE competition is always such an exciting time because we have all the butterflies in the stomachs, but we are so excited as students to get up here and share with you all how great our businesses are and how much we've worked in them all year long. After the NFTE experience, I went to college at Babson, the #1 school in the world for entrepreneurial studies, where I then taught the entrepreneurship program in South Africa, and then went on to start and develop the first Black-owned food hall in Washington, D.C. So if anybody is asking about the impact of NFTE, let me be a testament to how transformational this program can be. Okay? Chances are that you all are here tonight and already know how crucial the entrepreneurial mindset is to the future of our country, our economy, and of course, to our young people. In fact, every single person in this room has the power to transform the lives of students like those competing here tonight as mentors, as coaches, as teachers, as cheers, and of course, as sponsors. The NFTE program relies on the financial support of many corporations, foundations, and individuals. We are especially grateful to the sponsors of tonight's challenge, including our sponsor, EY. Let's give them a hand. Santana Bank, PayPal, and Zora. I'd also like to thank the wonderful NFTE teachers, school partners, as well as the coaches, volunteers, judges, families, friends, and everyone who provided advice and encouragement to the NFTE students. That ongoing support makes an enormous impact, so thank you. And finally, this event would not be possible without the commitment and guidance of the Capital Region's Advisory Board, whom you will find listed in the digital programs. Join me in recognizing all of those who had an awesome contribution to the NFTE community. Tonight's competition is the result of a lot of time, energy, and hard work. Finalists, we know how much effort you've put into your businesses. You know your business idea better than anyone else, and we can't wait to hear all about your plans tonight. Before you start, take a deep breath and remember this. Everyone here believes in you. No matter what happens in the competition, know that you've already done something amazing thus far. You've shown creativity, courage, commitment, and that's what entrepreneurship is all about. I also want to remind you that while, of course, winning is great, it is the challenges that push us to grow, learn, and improve. And trust me, those challenges are going to come. So don't worry about winning. Just share your passion and tell your story and enjoy the applause. And again, congratulations. All right, you guys. Off script. Are you guys ready? Yeah. So here's the time. We're going to get excited. To the judges, to judge the challenge, we have estimated a panel of experts. You can read their bios in the digital program, which you can see using the QR code that can be scanned. And so now I'm going to introduce the judges for this evening. First, we have our partner tonight, one of our partners. We have Lisa K. Kelly from EY. We have the Senior Vice President of Maryland Market Executive for EagleBank, Bryan Pynchon. We have the President and CEO of the Greater Washington Community Foundation, Tonia Wellons. We have the Chairman and CEO of Opus 8, Inc., Tien Wong. And the founder and CEO of PerVista AI, Vennard Wright. Judges, thank you so much for sharing your time and expertise. We have every confidence that the finalists will impress you, and we do not envy your jobs. Okay. Now for a brief review of the rules. Each presenter will have 7 minutes to present their pitch decks to the judges. Our timer will show a green card for the 5 minutes left and a yellow card for the 1 minute remaining. If time expires before they finish, a red card will be shown and a bell will be rung. After each presentation, the judges will have 3 minutes for questions. Again, a yellow card will be shown when there's a minute left, and a red card and a bell when rung when it's over. All right. We will provide a minute between presenters for our judges to make the necessary notes and record their scores. I'm excited to announce that our second place winner tonight will receive $1,000. Big change. And the first place winner will get $1,500. So we are, listen, at $16 and $1,500, I could do a lot. So, all right, let's the challenge begin. So first up, from Francis Scott Key Middle School with their pitch, Carry Confidence, Elijah Parker, and Kaimani Otano Charity.
Good evening, judges. We are Elijah Parker
and Kaimani Otano Charity.
And we are the founders and CEOs of Carry Confidence, transform doubt to confidence.
Alex Toussaint once said, inhale confidence, exhale doubt.
Carry Confidence uses a way to help you express and embrace yourself.
Gotcha.
Our target market has a problem. Many introverted people today between the ages of 12 and 30 struggle to express themselves outside their comfort zone. With how interactive the world is today, this may lead to struggling at school or jobs or struggling to get a job.
Many businesses claim to help this problem, but their businesses are more along the lines of self-help products which have minimal effectiveness.
This is where Carry Confidence comes in. Our mission is to provide a one-of-a-kind custom tote bag that will allow their owner to confidently and stylishly carry their belongings.
Our product is also made of durable materials, which means it will be long-lasting in a fashionable bag. There are many great things about Carry Confidence, but our underlying magic is our dual functionality. Many people in the world today become what they see in the world. With our product, they will see quotes and things that they think describe themselves, and each day they will begin to embrace themselves more and more.
It can also act as an advocate for you and make people aware of you. Sure, the bag may carry your belongings, but mostly it carries confidence. Carry Confidence falls under the inspirational tote bag industry, which last year made a total of $1.1 million.
I forgot what I was supposed to say. Carry Confidence demographics are males and females who live in the U.S. between the ages of 12 and 30 with an average household income of around $45,000. For our psychographics, we want introverts and extroverts, people who love to express themselves or struggle to express themselves, and people who are socially aware. 5 minutes left. Buying patterns. People who budget to purchase accessories.
We want people to budget for purchase accessories, flexible spenders, and support small businesses.
Carry Confidence has 3 main phases: purchasing, awareness, and retention.
Since Carry Confidence is a new business, we need to be vigilant and letting people know it exists. To do this, we will utilize social media platforms such as Instagram and TikTok. We will also rely on word of mouth because not everyone is on social media, and most people trust recommendations from friends and family. Also, at school events, we will distribute brochures and business cards.
For purchasing to gain new customers, we will be partnering with local businesses that support our school's fundraising efforts and putting pop-up kiosks at farmers markets. We believe in rewarding customers who are loyal. So to do this,
we will have prior notice, which means we will have another key metric of 20% increase in sales. Carry Confidence has two main competitors, Nike and Under Armour. The three factors we use to compare our business are price, unique factors, and customer satisfaction. Nike sells their tote bags for $50, but they have less customizational options. Under Armour sells their bags for $26.87, which is less than Carry Confidence, but
they also don't have customization options. With Carry Confidence, Carry Confidence has a competitive advantage over Nike with pricing and over both businesses, Nike and Under Armour, with our customization factor.
we have multiple. You may be asking, what qualifications make you prepared to run this business? Well, to answer that question, we have multiple qualifications, starting with being a hardworking Nifty student, which means we've been trained to work like entrepreneurs. We have also problem-solving skills so that we know how to handle customer design requests and business challenges.
We are also student athletes, which means we know how to multitask and put important things first. And as myself, as an advanced algebra student, I know how to deal with budgeting problems and what we should do for prices. Next slide. Carry Confidence defines one unit as one customized tote bag. We'll be selling these bags at $35. The cost of variable expenses is $17.27. And our other variable costs, such as packaging and shipping, are $1.50.
The total cost of goods are $23.77, which makes our contribution margin $11.23. This brings our total fixed expenses to $100, which means we will need to sell 9 units to break even each month.
We are currently taking in customer feedback so we can potentially expand our business, and we are trying to develop online shopping options so we can launch sales by summer. We are also learning more about entrepreneurship and working on learning more about customization.
In the future, we hope to sell 400 to 500 units and work with local businesses to boost more customer base. We also hope to make a website so we can expand our customer base so people can have a more generic option to get our product.
Once again,
we are
Kaimani Altano Charity
and Elijah Parker
from Carry Confidence, transformed out to confidence.
Thank you so much. Yes, let's give them another bit. This is middle school, you guys. Big round of applause. We're so proud of you guys.
Thank you.
Great presentation. All right, judges, it's your time now to ask questions.
So wanted to start by saying great job on your presentation.
Thank you.
But just tell me a little bit about what makes you two the people to really get this business done.
So me and Elijah, we both know a lot of people who are introverted and extroverted, and his sister herself is an introvert.
So as you can see, our prototype right here, we have my sister's name, Nehemiah, and we also have patches like a willow tree and butterflies, which are things she likes. And you can see on the front and the back, we have inspirational quotes that will remind her to uplift herself each day.
Congratulations, guys. You're
Thank
awesome.
You. Thank you.
When I was your age, you don't want to know what I was doing. But a couple quick questions. Where are you going to manufacture these bags, and how do you plan to sell? Are you going to sell in stores, or are you going to do it online?
We want to do it online. Like we said, we want to develop online shopping options through like Etsy and Shopify and different things like that. We have our business cards, so you can contact us and tell us your favorite things. Because each bag, we make it at our houses and different things. So after you contact us, you tell us your favorite things, and we'll choose. You tell us which bag you want, and we'll customize it.
You covered so much material so well, so congratulations and thank you.
Thank you.
I'm curious about the inspiration for this product and what were some of the other things that you were considering before you landed on this one?
Well, basically, we weren't really considering other things. We just started this project in school in September with our teacher, Miss McDonald, and she helped us launch this. And at first, we didn't think it was really going to go anywhere, but now, as you can see, we're here and the business.
And like he said, we made the prototype for his sister, and originally we weren't planning on expanding anything else, but Miss McDonald said we should try to partner with HBCUs because they have different themes and symbols and stuff to help embrace their students.
Hello?
Yes.
Yeah, that's much better. Thank you. Great job, boys, particularly
Thank you.
Coming out of middle school. I must say, I really love the name, Carry Confidence. I think it's very impactful, and you can go a long way with a great name. So congratulations on that. How do you source some of the materials? And were you able to price them appropriately on how you source them? I was just getting warmed up.
Great job, guys.
Thank you.
All right, everyone, we're going to give the judges a minute to collect some notes.
Thank you.
All righty, we're back. Thank you so much to everyone. For our second finalist, presenting his business plan for Scholar Sync, welcome Arlo Piglini from Oxon Hill High School.
Okay.
Testing. Good evening, everybody. My name is Arlo Pangilinan, and I am the CEO and founder of ScholarSync, where I show my students the steps to success. So, with a show of hands, have anybody ever heard the phrase, "My dog ate my homework"? So, you may be wondering, what's the point of that? Well, saying "my dog ate my homework" means that you just didn't complete your assignment on time. Why? Well, you may have procrastinated, you may have not had enough time, and you may have felt so burnt out and without energy to the point where you couldn't finish it. So, introduce ScholarSync. Unfortunately, 75% of high schoolers feel stressed due to coursework. Moreover, 60% of students have to balance coursework, academic rigor, and extracurriculars. Unfortunately, though, only 18% of those people utilize a time management system to offer an optimized solution for their problems. We understand that it just isn't about workload. It's about how you manage it. And at ScholarSync, we can solve just that. So, what does ScholarSync offer? ScholarSync is a mix of schedules, task lists, and helpful routines through the use of a digital planner that we optimized through digital, online, virtual consultations. We want to make sure that everything is processed through a detail-oriented and ordered fashion. So for our underlying magic, we want to make sure that your offer is right for you. So our underlying magic has our offer of both the planner and the consultation come at $13 per unit. Moreover, these planners last 2 weeks per month, and we want to make sure that if you have an extension or want an extension, it only costs $2 for you to continue your plan with ScholarSync. So if you have any suggestions or reiterations that you want to make, if you have any problems that you have, we want to make sure that everything is made for you. So we have a personalized DM service through Instagram that'll help you create your optimized schedule. Now, everything is fully online. So we want to make sure that we use applications such as Notion, Zoom, and our website, scholarsync.com, that will help you effectively manage your time through a digital platform. So for our target market, we understand that there are 17 million high school students in the US, and over 9.5 million of them feel stressed. In PG County, my home county, there are 73,000 high school students who feel this exact same pressure. We want to make sure that our ideal customers are digitally fluent teens that are juggling high school, academics, life, and extracurriculars at the same time. For just $15 a month, they can have a process of organization and a digital stress relief manner. So for our marketing plan, we have our channels, awareness, and retention strategies. We plan to use Instagram and National Harbor, the heart of PG County, to ensure that we provide flyers and QR codes that would link us to your website, scholarsync.com. Scholarsync.com is where you would do all of your online purchases, and we want to make sure that our Instagram would have posts generated specifically for you. We would like at least 25 visitors per month on ScholarSync's website and 50 visitors per month on our Instagram page. So for our competitive analysis, we decide our competitors based on the factors of price, personalization, and organization. Our first competitor is time management tools and other AI applications such as Apple Reminders and ChatGPT. We want to ensure you that everything is personalized for you. And we know that these products can't do the same thing that we do because we understand what a high schooler feels like. Secondly, there are YouTube tutorials and Notion that will help you provide more emphasis on what you like for your tutorials. However, not everything is tailored specifically to you. Finally, we have task reliever services such as dog walkers and babysitters that may help one problem but not the entire system of productivity. This is where our unfair advantage comes in because ScholarSync is not only completely digital but also completely personalized for the user. We want to ensure that our most important aspect is the factor of both balancing personal life and high school life at the same time. So for my qualifications, I am part of the Nifty Entrepreneurship 1 course. I am also experienced in tabulation and website design management through STEM-led programs. I have 2+ years of digital planning experience through platforms such as Notion and its adjacent platform, Notion Calendar. Finally, I've taken several AP and dual enrollment courses that would assist me in learning about IT and computer programming. So for my cost structure, everything is defined on the definition of 1 unit, which is my $13 bundle. However, our planners and consultations come at $10 and $5 respectively. Our cost of goods sold and our expenses sold come to a total of $0, meaning that everything for me is made for free. However, our fixed and variable expenses to create the entire business as a whole comes to a cost of $51 to $71 per month. For my break-even analysis, I want to ensure you that everything is very affordable for you. So there are only 4 to 6 break-even units needed to create my break-even analysis and to create profit. And we have a contribution margin of $5 to $13 at 38 to 100% depending on which planner you decide to use. So for my current status and future plans, I'm currently in the process of creating several planners for both myself and my friends. For example, I have a friend who deals with both tennis and SAT prep, but also has a strict schedule time of sleeping at 9 p.m. So I have to ensure that he needs help. So I created a Notion planner for him so that I could help him with both dealing with tennis practice and SAT prep at the same time. Moreover, I plan to project at least $500 in revenue for year 1 and $1,000 in year 2, while also hiring 3 to 5 employees that will help me in the long run. For my long-term goals, I plan to develop my own mobile app instead of using Notion, and providing assistance for all PG County schools to ensure that they learn about time management skills and Notion applicability. Finally, I want to ensure that after high school, I can also continue with this business in college as well. And after learning my experience in college, I'll be able to help them as well. Thank you so much for listening. Again, my name is Arlo Pangilinan, and this is ScholarSync, where I hope one day we can all step to success.
Great presentation, Arlo. We're very proud of you. All righty, judges, time for questions, and I guess we'll start here.
All right, this one works. So thank you. As someone who lives and breathes by the calendar, totally agree with the need for kind of support and help for project management. So great idea. Was just curious, when looking at kind of the cost structure, how do you think about, obviously you're spending a lot of time and effort helping
Correct.
design this. So how do you think about that in developing the cost and making sure that you're getting a fair return on your investment and the time that you're taking to build this?
Thank you for that question. I first want to acknowledge the fact that ScholarSync is completely free for me. Notion does not cost anything, so I understand that everything is only based on my time and my time only. However, I understand that time is very valuable, but it only takes me a couple of hours to create every planner and consultation session, so it's very easy for me to understand that it's just an hour or 2 of my time to create an entire platform for a specific student. So I very much value my time, but I also understand that I am very proficient in my time as well.
So Arlo, great job in your presentation.
Thank you.
So you do an incredible job of giving advice through your app.
Yes.
How are you going to ensure consistency across the board as you start to add other people who are also giving advice through the app?
Well, I've stated in my future plans that I plan to hire 3 to 5 of my employees. And really, my employees, I would like them to be people who have started with my business from the beginning. I've created Notion on the basis that everybody should live a stress-free life. And those people, my friends, are very intuitive, and they're also very productive just like me. And I want to make sure that people like them are the employees that I want to reach out to ensure that everything is stress-free for both myself, for the employees, and for their clients as well.
Can you talk about? Great job, by the way.
Thank you.
Can you talk about the recurring revenue stream? So you charge $13 to get set up.
Correct.
And then is it $2 per month, or is it $2 to update?
So the initial price for starting the subscription is $13. However, as time goes on, it only lasts for 2 weeks, these planners and consultations. So after that, you would have another planner and consultation, but that would only cost you an additional $2 for that 2 weeks. So it's a great decrease in how much. So we want to make sure that every consumer that we have is very diligent and reliant in staying strong with our business.
All right, let's give a big round of applause for Arlo. Thank you. All right, at this time, I'm going to ask the judges to collect their things and move over to the next room to begin deliberations to determine who will be the winner for tonight. I also just want to say a big round of applause for all of the presenters yet again. They say a lot of things about our young men here in the DC region, and it is just such a blessing and just feels so good to see our young men here in the NFTE program presenting themselves so well. So a big round of applause for them. You all did a fantastic job, so I just want to give kudos to you all and your families, your parents, because the parents have done a wonderful job with you all as well. I am now going to introduce the Executive Director for the Capital Region, Ms. Meg Stewart.
Good evening, everyone, and thank you so much for coming out to support our NFTE students. I've been executive director here in the Capital Region for 4 years, and this night is always my favorite night of the year. I want to start off by thanking Mary for serving as our MC. Mary exemplifies what it means to be an NFTE alumni. She is an amazing entrepreneur. She is committed to giving back to the community, and she is also committed to paying it forward. Anytime I ask Mary, will you do this for NFTE students? She never ever hesitates to say yes, whether it be coaching, whether it be coming in to judge or serve as an MC. She's really someone who, again, exemplifies paying it forward and investing in the next generation. So Mary, thank you so much for all you do. Each year, we have the honors to select both an individual and corporate volunteer of the year from our region, who then become nominees for NFTE's National Volunteer of the Year Awards, presented at the National Challenge in New York City this October. This year's nominee for Corporate Volunteer of the Year has been an invaluable part of the NFTE Capital Region for 20 years. NFTE's mission to empower young entrepreneurs cannot be done alone. And this partner is one who has truly invested time and time again in our students, both through their contributions and through giving volunteers. Over the years, they've offered in-person help, from judging competitions to serving as coaches to serving as mentors. 4 different members of Morgan Stanley team have also served on the Capital Region Advisory Board. In recent years, Morgan Stanley's generous increase in funding has significantly accelerated the growth of our programs, enabling the Capital Region to double the number of students enrolled in NFTE programs over the last 3 years. Their partnership has really been game-changing, and their dedication to scaling their impact is what truly sets them apart from other supporters. Accepting the award tonight on behalf of E-Train Morgan Stanley, and who I get to work with constantly, who is always there to answer my emails, to think through ways of what they can do to support NFTE students at a higher level, is Carolyn Ionata, Vice President, Community Development Finance at E-Trade Morgan Stanley. Please join me and welcome Carolyn to the stage to accept the award of Corporate Volunteer of the Year. This year's Individual Volunteer of the Year has been a committed member of NFTE Capital Region's Advisory Board since 2002. A successful entrepreneur himself who founded Lux Wealth Planning, he is deeply aligned with NFTE's mission and is particularly passionate about empowering youth from underserved communities by equipping them with essential financial skills that pave the way for future success. He has generously volunteered his time as a guest speaker and judge for NFTE students throughout the Capital Region. As a board member, he has worked diligently to expand support for NFTE's program, organizing 2 fundraising events in partnership with his company, and he actively recruits volunteers to engage with NFTE students. It is my honor to congratulate this year's Volunteer of the Year, the fantastic Matt Aaron. Once again, it really takes a community and dedicated volunteers, from funders to advisory board members, and we can't do this work alone. So thank you once again to both our Corporate and Individual Volunteer of the Year Award. It's truly inspiring to witness the passion and innovation of the students that we celebrate tonight. Their dedication underscores the transformative power of entrepreneurship education. As we continue to empower young minds across the Capital Region, we invite you to join us in advancing this mission. Your support, whether it be through a donation or giving your time to our students to mentor, to judge, to be a guest speaker, truly makes a difference and plays a pivotal role in expanding our reach and impact. You'll see QR codes on the table back there, and there are QR codes as well in our digital program today that will allow you to either make a donation, sign up to be a volunteer, or just simply get in touch with me or our other staff here to learn more about NFTE programs and how you can give back. At this time, I'd like to ask Mary to return to the podium, along with our 2 runners-up from this year's competition. We have already had a quarterfinals, a semifinals. Students have gone through 2 rounds, and through that, we selected 2 runner-ups. Please help me welcome those 2 runner-ups. They are Mariana and Paige from Francis Scott Key Middle School in Baltimore City. And Jocelyn from Falls Church High School. Mary's gonna come up to learn a little bit more about these students and to have them tell you about their businesses.
Another round of applause for the ladies. All right, so am I good? Am I good? Okay. So we want to learn more about you ladies and what's next and what are you guys doing? So my first question is, what is the biggest lesson you all learned from going through the NFTE program? And we'll start at the end. Introduce yourself again.
Hi, everyone. My name is Jocelyn Ramirez. I'm the founder of Paws and Claws, and I'm a sophomore at Falls Church High School. I think the biggest lesson that I learned in participating in the NFTE program is to be confident in myself and to trust my work ethic and to trust my learning. And also to be open to taking new suggestions and open to taking criticism, although sometimes criticism you don't want to hear it. I think it's definitely helped me become more confident in my work and also allowed me to take my business to the next level.
Hi, I'm Mariana Phipps. I'm a co-founder and co-CEO of Bliss. I would say the biggest thing that I would learn is that no idea is too stupid to become a business. If you have a dream and you have an idea, then just go for it, and don't be afraid to and take in feedback, like you said, and to be open-minded and always. You can change your dream, but just keep going for the right idea and you'll get there.
Hi, my name is Paige Diggins-Sheets. I'm the co-founder and co-CEO of Bliss. And I think one of the biggest lessons that I learned from NFTE is to believe in yourself because you're capable of a lot more than you think. I didn't think, when me and Mariana started this business, I didn't think it was going to go anywhere. And it turned into this, and I'm actually really proud of myself, so thank you.
Thank you guys so much. Now, you guys have been through the NFTE program, so I want to know 2 things. Why did you start the businesses that you started, and what's next? So why did you start, and what's next?
My business was actually motivated by 2 things. My business was, number 1, the main contributor to my motivation in my business is my rescue puppy, Harley. We adopted Harley when he was 8 weeks old, and he already was demonstrating a lot of fear that he already had instilled in him, and that made me very sad. And once I considered that Harley is probably not the only animal that is struggling and feeling like they don't have completion as far as their needs and their care, I felt like I needed to do something about that, and that I needed to step up as for not only my puppy, but for the animals in my community, cats and dogs. And the second contributor being the high demand for a local all-in-one service. I conducted a survey, and 85% of people in my community in the Virginia area actually said that they would prefer to use an all-in-one pet business just because it's very convenient, and also because they know that they can place their trust in one place.
Well, ours kind of started off with, we both use perfume a lot, like as young girls in middle school, and I've always been wanting to try new things of helping the environment and everything, and there was no perfumes that I found that wouldn't make me go into a coughing fit whenever I sprayed like one thing, because it would always even just one spray would make me like go crazy, and I just wanted more than that. Yeah, and you can say the rest of it.
I think that one of my biggest motivations was my teacher, because Miss McDonald, because she really pushed me to be great, both of us, and I think she was one of the people that really told us that we could do it even when we didn't believe in ourselves. And I think now we really want to just continue to expand our business and launch new products and our sales over the summer.
Thank you so much. Shout out to Ms. McDonald. Thank you so much. And then my last question is advice from the youth, because we always are learning from you all. So in the future, what advice would you give to entrepreneurs that are coming up behind you all who want to get into the game of entrepreneurship?
I would recommend to trust yourself, to be very confident in yourself, be confident in what you know and what you want to share to the world. As they said, nothing is ever too stupid. Although some things might feel silly, the process might feel silly or lengthy or hard, it's always going to be worth it at the end to see your hard work pay off. Because I remember starting this project, I honestly didn't have that much interest in business. I just really liked my teacher, Mr. Coulter, so I was like, I'm going to do this. But as as the project continued to advance, I found myself really passionate about it. So find something that you're passionate about and turn it into something, because everything is 10 times more meaningful and 10 times greater when you're passionate about it, and when you value what you're doing and the time that you put into your things. It's always going to be so much better when you're passionate about it and you enjoy what you're doing. Make your job feel something that you're happy about. You don't want to wake up dreading going to work. I would love to wake up and go run up in paws and claws and deal with my animals and my customers. So choose something that you're happy in, believe in yourself, and be confident and be kind.
Some advice I would say is to dream big and never give up, because if you have a dream, then you have an idea and you have a business and you have whatever you want to make. And even though some things can push you down, there is going to be challenges. It's not going to be easy, but there's always ways people can help you out. My family really pushed me through with this, and my teachers and my classmates. And if you just need to find someone to lean on, but make sure you help them too, and they'll bring you farther. And also your dreams are always powerful, and you can make something out of nothing.
I think that one of the biggest pieces of advice I have is just believe in yourself and stick with your idea, because it can go a long way even if you don't think it will at first. And pick something that you really like, because if you have interest in something, you'll be more passionate and it'll go farther than something that you're not going to look forward to.
All right, you all. Give it up for the ladies, the young ladies. Yeah. So, I don't know about you all, but I want to learn more about these businesses that they have up their sleeves. So, we're going to do elevator pitches. And we're going to have Mariana and Paige go first with Bliss.
Let me fix that microphone here. Give me that microphone. Let's get you one that works. That's silly. There you go, Missy. Try that one.
Hello?
Okay. How many of you use, own, or encounter perfume in your daily life? Probably a lot. But let me ask you this. How many of you know the risks that come with using perfume?
Many big-time perfume companies use a lot of chemicals in their products that can hurt you and the environment. This is where Bliss comes in.
Hi, I'm Mariana Phipps.
I'm Paige Dickensheets.
And together we're Bliss. Discover your essence. We make quality, affordable perfume that makes you feel confident and blissful in your own skin without having to worry about any of the casualties that might come that might be even more expensive than the perfume that you're wearing.
Made with all natural ingredients, Bliss is completely eco-friendly and will satisfy you and your skin. We particularly target people with asthma or sensitive skin that can't wear fragrances because of their situation.
For more information or questions, contact us at bliss.essence@gmail.com.
Thank you.
And now, am I good? And now we'll have Pause and Clause with Jaslyn.
Have you ever found yourself struggling to place your trust in a place of business or service with your four-legged friends? Or have you ever simply adopted a pet and found that you are lacking service for them? Because I have, and that's why I started my business. This isn't just a business for me. This is a mission fueled by compassion and love for my animals and for the animals around me in my community. Paws and Claws is a local, community-based, all-in-one pet care business. We cater to dogs and cats, and we're doing grooming, boarding, and training. We hope that we can cater to your animals and that you guys can trust us. And for more information, please visit my website at pawsandclaws.com or our email at pawsandclaws@outlook.com. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the pitches. And now I'm going to welcome to the podium NFTE's program manager, Carolyn Meadow.
Hi, everyone. I hope you found these interactions with the students, the showcases, the presentations, the conversations as inspiring as I did. I'm so very proud of you students. And I think we all can recognize the hard work, the dedication, the commitment that our students put in, but there's also a secret sauce behind our students. And I think several of our students have already alluded to it. Our teachers, our NFTE teachers are highly skilled, they're disciplined, they're passionate, they have exemplary content knowledge, classroom management, and a belief that this entrepreneurial mindset can really change the trajectory of a student. I know I see students looking at their teachers as they're giving these presentations and feeling that confidence, and that's not just for this entrepreneurship, this is for life. And so with that, we at NFTE are proud to recognize our teachers and our administrators that have joined us tonight. We know not everyone can be here, but if you are a NFTE teacher or administrator, will you please stand? Every year, we like to recognize two NFTE teachers, a Rookie of the Year and a Veteran Teacher. And the Rookie of the Year is new to NFTE. This particular Rookie of the Year was also new to teaching, was also new to the school, also had to start the school year later than others, really hit the ground running, had a lot of hurdles and barriers, and I was just so inspired by how they diligently worked with these students, overcame these hurdles, and I'm just so grateful for the opportunity to be able to partner with them in launching the next generation of entrepreneurs, of thinkers, of innovators. The Capital Region's Rookie of the Year will receive a $500 check and is Mr. Dominique Kaiser from KIPP DC. And now our next teacher. It would take a long time to list all of his accomplishments with NFTE. I know you've met many of his students tonight. I believe he had 6 businesses here tonight, and one of them was a finalist. In fact, you've probably engaged with them in the showcase or talked to them or asked questions. And often what I notice with his students is how poised and mature they are. They shake hands, they are confident. And that's because of this teacher's dedication. He has brought in EY interns, he's had mock competitions, he's had virtual learning days, he's had coaching days. And going into his classroom is such an incredible experience. I've learned a lot from him this year. I've learned from his students. And so today we honor this teacher for his creativity, his innovation, and his dedication. The Veteran Teacher of the Year and a check for $1,000 goes to Mr. Fred Coulter from Falls Church High School. Thank you again to our teachers, our volunteers, our coaches, our partners, our families. We truly, truly would not be here without you. And now before we make our winner announcement, and it looks like we're still waiting for judges. They have a hard decision, you guys. Are they coming? Oh, judges! I will invite back up my executive director, Meg, to say a few more words.
Thank you. And I just want to, is everyone? I just want to recognize Mr. Coulter. How many years have you been teaching for?
15.
Mr. Coulter, really? 14 or 15? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mr. Coulter, yeah. We have another teacher who's been teaching NFTE over 10 years, many more than that. To teach, I was a teacher, so you can tell I am completely biased. So to teach is an act of love. And our NFTE teachers just embody that. So thank you, all of our NFTE teachers, because without you, the program really wouldn't come to life. You bring it to life, and we couldn't do what we do without you. All right. Now it's time. But before we get to our wonderful judges, there are a few people who we once more want to honor and recognize tonight. I want to one more time thank to all of our sponsors, Santander, PayPal, and Zora, and a special, special thank you to EY, who is not only a sponsor, but a host for tonight. Thank you to Anthony, who is on our board, for helping us, Melissa, and other team members from EY. It was a wonderful space, so just want to join us in one final round of applause and thanking all of them. I also want to do a quick shout out to our wonderful, wonderful NFTE staff. It takes a lot of work behind the scenes to make tonight happen. So for our regional staff, the wonderful, amazing Caroline Metters, this is her very first Regional Youth Entrepreneurship Challenge final, and she was there behind the scenes for after school, 7 p.m. meetings on a Friday night to get all of our students ready. The amazing Kate Britton, who is our development consultant, who helped me in thinking of the best judges we could put in front of our students, who reached out to countless people to get them to come tonight to support our students. And then a final thank you to the amazing Susan Taylor, who is our lead event person. Susan not only puts tonight's show on and does all of the details behind it, the coordination, the food, everything. We are one of 7 regions. So Susan is a one-woman show in the month of May and June, and she is so amazing in what she does. And then I want to give a shout out, even though he is not here, our wonderful lead on the volunteer side. Volunteers are what bring our programs the magic, really. It's that extra sauce. And Anthony Curtis is an amazing, amazing volunteer lead for NFTE. You probably got an email from him if you volunteered with us. He is not here tonight, but he deserves such recognition for all the wonderful work he does. So thank you again to our wonderful NFTE team. The great news, which is why we design it this way, is I have tickets in my hand to our national competition. So this for our 4 finalists, our 2 runner-up, and we will soon find out who's first place and second place. all leads to an amazing summertime experience. All 4 of these finalists get mentorship over the summer. They then get a free trip for themselves and a parent guardian to go to New York City in October to compete at our national student competition. Through that, they get to meet some amazing mentors, amazing entrepreneurs. So I'm so thrilled that every single student who's about to join us up here gets this ticket to nationals, and it's really on the start of an incredible journey from now through October. With that, I would like all 4 of our finalists, our runners-up, and our 2 finalists who are competing for first and second place to please come up and join us. Woo! All right. Before we bring up, and it's fitting that we bring up Mary to make the announcement, because Mary has competed in this competition and been in the exact same place where these students are. So Mary will do the honors of announcing our finalists. I want to take just one moment to thank our judges. Thank you so much for your time and your commitment, for the feedback you'll give our students to help better prepare them for nationals. Please join me in one final round of applause for our judges. Finalists, we're so excited to see you in New York. We're excited to work with you over the summertime to get you ready. And with that, Mary's going to take us home and announce our winners.
All right. It's so interesting being in this position, you know? It's like, all right. First, as you know, our 2 runners-up, each receiving $250 and a ticket to nationals. So we have our first runners-up for $250,000 each. We first have Mariana and Paige from Francis Scott Key Middle School with Bliss. All right, and then we have Jaslyn Ramirez from Falls Church High School. One more round of applause, you guys. All right, now here's the big one. Next, winning $1,000, today's second place winner, Elijah Parker and Kamani Antonio Charity. Francis Key Scott Middle School, carry confidence. And now, our first place winner receiving $1,500, Arlo Pilling, Oxon Hill High School for Scholar Sync. Thank you so much, you guys, and congratulations. All right, so we just want to thank again all of our teachers, our supporters, all of the sponsors for this evening, the judges. One big round of applause for the judges. Hard work, but somebody has to do it. Thank you so much for all of you all who came out to support the Nifty students today. You have no idea, it is so important for Nifty kids to have this sort of support. Me personally, I'm from Southeast DC, and if you know, you know. My life could have came out so much different than what you see here today, but thanks to this program and the dedication of my teachers who kept us all in line, everybody in my Nifty class went to college. So it is a testament to the work of the mentors and of the Nifty staff who really instilled something very important to us, that tenacity, that courage that we talked about earlier today. So if you find it in your heart and in your spirit, make sure that you donate to this program because it really does change lives. I want to thank Meg so much. You do so much. And she is always pulling me in, pulling students in. And so thank you for all of your dedication to our kids and to the future of this country because you are doing a great job. And with that, our program is concluded, but please stick around and network and eat and just meet us all. We love you guys a lot, and thank you, and have a safe trip home.